Is the next God of War in development? A Jak and Daxter movie is in the works? Alan Wake 2 gets delayed? All the launch details for Modern Warfare 3? Sega shows Like a Dragon Gaiden? All that and more in today's PlayStation news. Let's get to them. Is Santa Monica Studio developing a new God of War? Well, that's what everyone's thinking after lead combat designer for the studio Rob Meyer shared some job ads. They are looking for a combat designer and senior combat designer, and both must have knowledge of God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok 2022, and be able to speak in depth about the combat systems, mechanics, and enemies. This doesn't necessarily mean a new God of War is in development right now, but they just need someone who can understand the tools that were used under the hood in God of War. It doesn't mean there won't be another one in the future either, as Santa Monica appears to be working on several things, including that rumored Cory Barlog sci-fi project. The production of HBO The Last of Us Season 2 is still up in the air with the Hollywood strike still going on, but it seems that the staff made some casting progress before that. According to co-creator Craig Mazin in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he replied to the question on if they had already found someone for the role of Abby with a maybe. He explained Abby was the first character they wanted to cast and they were on that process when the strike started. Look, Abby was the first role that we wanted to tackle. We have got a pretty good track record of making major cast announcements and people going really, which will probably continue. So people may disagree, but I think we got it right so far, and the audience seems to feel we got it right, and the Academy seems to feel we got it right. Who would you like for the role of Abby for The Last of Us Season 2? Let us know in the comments. Besides The Last of Us and the recent Gran Turismo, PlayStation Productions is preparing their next project, and it seems to be related to a Naughty Dog franchise. As per Twitter user My Time to Shine Hello, who usually leaks stuff on other big movies from Marvel and other studios, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt will play Jak and Daxter in a movie directed by Robin Fleischer, director of Venom and Uncharted. That also ties with a report from Eurogamer last year, where Fleischer actually mentioned to be working on Jak and Daxter, and later Holland said in an interview he would love to play Jak in a really weird and dark adaptation. So it appears they both spilled the beans early, and we may see this become true in the future. Alan Wake 2 is the latest game to get delayed out of October of Madness, moving out of the way of Spider-Man 2 on PS5 and Super Mario Wonder on Switch. On the official Twitter account for the game, Remedy said they were moving the launch of the game from October 17 to October 27. October is an amazing month for game launches, and we hope this date shift gives more space for everyone to enjoy their favorite games. We can't wait to show you what everyone's favorite novelist is up to in the dark place next week. Thanks for your patience. Alan Wake is the second game to shift its October release date this week after Ubisoft announced they were launching Assassin's Creed Mirage a week earlier than its original launch. Activision has officially announced Modern Warfare 3, an action-packed direct sequel to last year's game, developed by Sledgehammer Games in partnership with Infinity Ward. It will feature a full campaign of action-packed operations with cinematic experiences and free-form open combat missions for more player choices than before. In regard to multiplayer, all 16 launch maps from Modern Warfare 2 2009 will be there, modernized with new modes and gameplay, plus over 12 all-new core 6 vs 6 maps that will fuel post-launch live seasons. As rumored, the game will also have a zombies mode allowing you to team up with other squads to survive and fight massive hordes of the undead in the largest Call of Duty Zombies map ever. Pre-orders are available now with the cross-gen bundle at $70 and the Vault Edition at $100. Both include PS4 and PS5 versions, early access to the open beta, access to the campaign a week early, and the Sub Operator Pack. The Vault Edition comes with a Nemesis Operator Pack including 4 characters, 2 weapon bolts, the Black Cell Season 1 Battle Pass with 50 tier skips and 1100 CP. Modern Warfare 3 launches for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series and PC this November 10th. Ryuga Gotoku Studio has given an extended look at the upcoming Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, out for PS4, PS5, Xbox and PC this November 9. The story will follow Kazuma Kiryu, now Joryu, as he is driven out of hiding by a mysterious figure to complete a mission that will take him on a gripping action narrative through vibrant locations. Combat will see the addition of 2 high-impact fighting styles including Agent, where you use gadgets to take down enemies with speed and precision, Then Yakuza style allows you to take street fighting to the extreme with aggressive moves. As for activities, there's a ton to do with a cage tournament where you can assemble a team for large-scale brawls, live-action gameplay for the cabaret, a bunch of customization options for your character, new karaoke songs and entertainment options, plus retro games to enjoy. That's not all, cause getting Like a Dragon Gaiden will give you access to a special trial version of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the game that will see Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu teaming up when it launches early next year. Let's go with a few more quick updates and new releases. Ubisoft has announced that the crew Motorfest has gone gold ahead of its release this September 14. With that, the main game has been completed and the developer Ivory Tower moves to work on future patches. It will be out for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series and PC. PlayStation Plus game Humanity launched directly on the game catalog last May, and now Publisher Enhanced is celebrating a huge achievement. The game has been downloaded over 1 million times across PS4, PS5, Steam and Steam Deck. Congrats to the developers on this amazing accomplishment. We're less than a week from opening night live, and now we know more games that will be part of the event, alongside the likes of Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage and more. CD Projekt Red has invited everyone to tune in next Tuesday for a new look at gameplay for the Cyberpunk 2077 DLC Phantom Liberty. The developer will then expand on the news with a Q&A livestream of their own next Thursday. Sonic Superstars, the all-new take on the classic 2D high-speed platforming, will also be there, with Sega showcasing multiplayer gameplay. And Tencent alongside Team Studio are bringing back Delta Force as a cross-platform game for consoles, PC and mobile, with the full reveal happening at Gamescom. The series was developed from 1998 to 2009, spanning 9 games from Studio Nova Logic. Nexon Games has announced the open beta dates for their upcoming Unreal Engine 5 looter shooter, The First Descendant. In the PlayStation blog, producer Bon Joon Lee said the beta will take place between September 19 to 25, with 13 characters, 9 giant boss raids, various missions and support for DualSense features. It's also crossplay between PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series and PC. First Descendant doesn't have a release date yet, but if they are doing an open beta, it should be out soon. Soon, as in next week, we'll have EA and Descendant Studios' Magic FPS Immortals of Aveum landing on PS5, Xbox Series and PC. The developer has talked about what players can expect in terms of performance for consoles, indicating all console versions will take advantage of FSR2, enabling you to run the game at 60 FPS with upscale resolution. They said they were able to implement all these features with Unreal 5.1 thanks to the delay they announced a month ago for optimization. Hello Games is celebrating 7 years since the release of No Man's Sky and how far the game has come, turning things around after the initial bad reception in 2016 and launching tons of content through DLC, updates and new versions of the game. Their celebratory trailer shows all of this and ends with a teaser of what's next, a new expansion called Echoes, but no release date information is given. AMC has announced a new The Walking Dead game is launching for PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch and PC. The trailer shows you can relive seasons 1 through 4 of the show, besides deciding on different fates for Rick and the other survivors by changing events from the show. It's a cool idea, but on execution the trailer leaves much to be desired. And those are the PlayStation stories for today. What are your thoughts on them? Let us know in the comments below, give this video a thumbs up or down to let me know your feedback, check out more content you may like as well, and subscribe for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!